Agriculture is on the cusp of a revolution, a digital revolution that will change what we eat and how we produce food. In this video, we'll explore the potential and the potential limits that this technology holds. Hello, my name is Evan Fraser, and I'm the director of the Aral Food Institute at the University of Guelph, where I also hold a Canada Research Chair in the Department of Geography, Environment, and Geomatics. Today, I'm joined by my good friend and colleague, Professor Malcolm Campbell, who is also the Vice President of Research here at the University of Guelph.
Both Evan and I spent a lot of time when we were kids on farms belonging to our grandparents. My own grandfather, Grampy Matheson, was a dairy farmer, and he milked his cows by hand, moved the animals himself out to pasture, and did everything by himself or with a small number of helpers such as me. But times have changed. Today, dairy farmers often use robots to milk their cows. Cows are given Fitbits to wear in order to monitor their health. The dairy farm of today is almost unrecognizable to the one that I grew up on.
Malcolm's right. Agriculture is on the cusp of a new revolution, a digital revolution. The same technologies that brought us the internet and are transforming medicine are now being applied on our farms, in our barns, and in our food processing factories. In addition to the robotic milkers Malcolm just mentioned, we've got smart tractors that know where they are in the field and plant the right seed in the right place and give it the right amount of fertilizer.
In the near future, these technologies will allow farmers to produce more food on less land with fewer inputs and less waste. And Canada can be at the forefront of this revolution. We will be able to use these technologies to demonstrate that our food is produced to the highest standards, not only in terms of food safety, but also sustainability and nutrition. This will be a huge benefit to Canadian consumers and also for our producers.
Of course, these technologies are not a panacea. No technology ever is. For instance, in Canada, it is estimated that approximately 4 million people are food insecure. These are people who are unable to access an adequate diet due to poverty, geographic remoteness, or other social issues. For instance, First Nations communities, single-parent families, and the elderly are especially vulnerable. While better technology like smart tractors will have a lot of benefits, it's not like they're going to solve problems related to urban poverty. That said, one area that shows huge potential for consumers is to use digital tools to help us drive transparency in our food system.
Yes, people are becoming aware that a lot of food we buy is mislabeled. For instance, in 2013, Europeans realized that there was significant amounts of horse meat being sold to them as beef. So I'm excited that colleagues at the University of Guelph work on how tools like DNA barcoding can help us confirm the ingredients of our food, and how a new computer technology called blockchain can be used to track transactions from farmers to consumers along the complicated supply chain. These tools will give consumers confidence over what they are eating.
But there are challenges. In order for smart tractors to be able to plant the right seed in the right part of the field, we need huge amounts of data so that computers on tractors can learn how seeds grow in different environments. These data are already being collected by farmers, but just like when giant companies get in trouble when they use their users' data without permission, farmers may be suspicious at how their data is being used. So we need data policies to address things like privacy, ownership, management, and of course cybersecurity, because we really don't want our food system to be hacked.
In conclusion, we're at an extremely exciting point in the history of agriculture, and the new generation of digital technologies gives us the potential to radically improve the safety and sustainability of our food systems. But realizing these benefits will require a huge amount of work, not only by industry, but also by universities, governments, and civil society.
Thanks very much for listening. My name is Evan Fraser, and I work at the University of Guelph. You can check out the other videos in this series at the Aral Food Institute webpage or on my Feeding 9 Billion YouTube channel.